Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another plant video. We have a little guest today. We have Ollie with us, so if you hear some background noise, it's probably him. We are going to be talking about all of my non-hoya plants, my cool, like leafy green sort of plants. I haven't really paid too much attention to these guys within the last year, just because I was really into Hoya. So we do still have all of these guys. I don't feel like it's a super substantial collection, but I do really like them, and I feel like I've kind of narrowed it down to ones that I would be able to actually take care of. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. So the first plant that I showed you guys is actually my Philodendron varicosum. I got this guy quite a while ago in an order of pretty much just nodes because all of the leaves had died. I feel like it had quite a few leaves at one point, and then I stopped paying too much attention to it, and I don't think that it's been a super huge fan of pawn, so it's just kind of remained small. I still do kind of have to have a handle on its care, but it's still really cute, and if it were to die on me, I would be very sad. And then moving along with another kind of philodendron that I still have, I have my Phildendron melanocymp, who actually currently needs water right now, which is why it's kind of floppy looking. This guy is super cute, has a very different growth pattern in comparison to the Philodendron micans that I also have. I love these guys. They're so cool. I remember I actually had this in I want to say a 2-inch or 3-inch pot. And it was super small. I got it for $3 on Amazon. It was so cheap back then, and now it's kind of puffy and cute. It does stay back here where there's not that much light in my room, so I feel like the little itty bitty leaves at the bottom are because of that. I feel like at one point I might stake this or just put it in better light so that way it can get bigger leaves, but I still really like its little poofiness of it. I think it's cute. I like how it's full and adorable, and I do feel like it's grown a really large amount since I've gotten it. I'm probably going to put a picture somewhere on the screen so that way you can see a comparison of it. Another philodendron that I have still is actually my Philodendron Rio. I got this on Gabriella's Plants a long time ago. I want to say when they pretty much first started stocking it. I bought this at, I want to say it was $15 plus shipping or something ridiculous, and now I think I've seen single nodes of this go for $80+ and I think that's insane. But I do still have this guy. I actually grew this guy from a propagation. You can see the super splashy, super elongated leaves. It's super unique and cute. I really love this guy. But yeah, I think that's pretty much my philodendron collection. I kind of just kept it at a few plants so that way it didn't get too overwhelming. But yeah, moving in to another kind of plant that I have. I actually have several variegated syngonium. This is again a Gabriella Plants order that I ordered probably during the first few months of my YouTube channel. It's this is an old plant. I love this plant. This plant gives me a whole ton of awesome memories. I gave this plant to my grandma before she passed away, and now it's huge and super pretty. I've kind of incorporated that plant into the mother plant. But yeah, I have a few cuttings of it. I have given away some also, and it's so nice. It's so variegated and so bushy and cute. I think mine is sort of on the smaller side compared to other people's, but that variegation is so beautiful. It's so pretty. How could you not love this plant? I will say it really only looks cute from the front like this, because turned like that it just kind of looks like sticks. So I definitely am showing you her good side. Another plant that I actually have several of are Syndapsis. I think some people call these pothos, but I don't think that's scientifically correct, but maybe I'm wrong about that. This guy is so beautiful. I think this was probably one of the first plants that I ordered online. I ordered this off an Etsy shop, and I remember receiving it and being so disappointed because it was so small. And I also gave a piece of this to my grandma because when I unboxed it, I was actually unboxing it in front of her, and she kind of hinted at me that she wanted some, so I gave her a piece. But yeah, I really love this plant. Again, it brings me good memories, and I don't know, I love it. I feel like it's definitely not as full as it used to be. This is a pretty small plant. Every time I see one of these, I want to buy another one, and honestly, I feel like the next time that I see one, I probably will, just because it's an awesome plant to like have around the house. It really is. It's like amazing. Speaking of Syndapsis, I also have this plant. This is a Scindapsis Jade. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how big this has gotten. I got this as a couple of cuttings from the Plant Vibe on Instagram, and it was like before it was so expansive, but yeah, it's like, it's pretty big now. It's been living in Lekka since I got it pretty much, and it's grown quite a bit. I do have like a sort of trailing piece right here. It's not the prettiest trailing piece. It's definitely like not full. It looks kind of bald. But I do love these leaves. It has like almost a mosaic type leaf, and it's just such a beautiful like deep green. I wish these weren't so expensive, or I would like go out and specifically look for like a huge one of these, just because they're so pretty. They're so beautiful. I love them, and I really want some more, but again, these are pretty pricey, and I don't see myself buying that ever anytime soon. I did actually forget a philodendron. This is the Philodendron Adabapuensi. I actually got this as a cutting from my friend Plant Me Ashley here on YouTube, like way back when. She had sent me a care package back when I was like going through a lot, and it was really sweet. And this is one of the plants that was in that care package. It's pretty big, honestly, and it has aerial roots like out the wazoo. Like, this is crazy. I have so many cuttings of this too that I just like kind of keep around the house. I'm so surprised I didn't kill this guy, because I kind of feel like since it was a little bit more rare, I was nervous that I was gonna kill it. But I didn't, and it's doing well. It's really cute. It's like super shiny. It has like that red back that everyone loves. It's beautiful. I love it. And it actually sits back here. I'm not sure if you guys really noticed it. Thank you, Ashley, for that. I hope you know how much I appreciated that. It was like one of the sweetest things that anybody's ever done for me. So moving on to my Raphidaphora, I got this like as one of my first unboxing videos also. I got this from overseas way back before it was like insanely easy to find. I feel like I see these all the time, and they're always so sad looking because they're usually like tissue cultured. But these are really pretty, and I still do recommend them, especially for beginners. I feel like I don't really pay too much attention to this, and it's somehow still alive. I actually have this living in water and there's a piece of it that's in soil and another piece that's in water, and they're both kind of just like chilling to make the plant look a little more full. I'm just being lazy, and I need to repot that, like for sure, 100% need to repot that, but I like how it looks like this. So I know a lot of people call these like mini monsteras, and some people call them philodendron, but I'm pretty sure that it's not changed its name. I think it's just kind of like a mislabeling error. But yeah, Raphidaphora Tetrasperma. I love this. I really feel like I don't need to put that much effort into it, and that's why I enjoy it. The other plant that I have that I got from overseas and did an unboxing for was my Anthurium clarinervium. I still have this guy. She's still alive. I feel like she's definitely the easiest Anthurium that I've had. All the rest of the Anthuriums that I've had have actually, unfortunately, passed on. It's still really cute, really puffy. I've moved it since like back into my room. It used to be in my plant room, and it didn't really seem to enjoy it too much, but since moving it to my room, this is like the newest leaf, and it seems to like it. The next one is my black Pagoda Lipstick plant. This guy has never flowered for me, and it honestly looks very sad. I'm like so bad at lipstick plants. I've actually had like maybe 3 or 4 of them. I like had the Gracilis one, I had like the Mona Lisa one, I have this one, and the other 2 died on me despite like putting them outside and thinking they would do better out there. They did not. They literally just like crisped up and died. I don't know how Harley G does it, but these guys are definitely not liking my care or my environment at all. But this is like a really cool looking plant. I got this at my first swap. Somebody actually gave it to me like for free. I didn't have to like trade anything for it. That swap was super nice, and I like keeping this around to remind me of it, even though it doesn't really like me. Next up, we've got the Raven ZZ plant. That is actually the Costa Farms ZZ plant that pretty much everybody and their mother always sees when they go to Lowe's now. I don't know if it's just in Texas, but this did used to be like a super rare like plant that people were paying like $70+ for, and then it came to the States and now you can probably find them for around 20. I found this one at around 20 and I think she's super cute. I love ZZ plants because they're super easy to take care of. This is actually in pawn and it seems to be, you know, liking its life in here. I do feel like some of its leaves have sort of like crisped up, and I definitely do need to dust this guy. This is one dusty little baby. I feel really bad for it because it's got some dust for sure. I don't pay too much attention to it because I don't really feel like I need to, but it definitely is not thriving. But it's alive and it's cute and I really like it, and I recommend it to anybody who's a beginner because they're easy. As long as you changed the soil from the Costa Farm soil, maybe put it into a soilless medium like this, I think that you will not have a problem with it at all. The next plant is a Philodendron Podatum. I got this guy in I think my very first swap ever. I think I still have it on my channel. I loved it. I love it so much. It was so small when I first got it, but I have since propagated it from like that one plant to 2 plants, and it's so cute. I love it, honestly, because like the leaves come in like a lighter color like this. It makes me feel like I have like a knockoff ghost or something. It's adorable. Like the shape is super cool. I love the super shiny leaves. It's so cute and it's so easy to care for, which is I think kind of the reason why I kept a lot of these plants. This one is just so pretty. Like, it's also really photogenic. You're so cute. I love her. And then to sort of make a full 360, 180, I don't really know, we're actually going to talk about this little plant that I have right here. This is a bearpaw plant. This was featured in the very first video that I ever filmed. I was obsessed with succulents, so a lot of my collection was succulents, and this is actually one of the succulents that made it through. It made it through those years, these tough years, just moving it around, living in some weird sand mixture that I bought from a nursery. So the actual leaves themselves are literal like paws, and they're furry. So bear paws. I don't know. I really love this plant. This is definitely one of my favorite succulents. You could tell that she's leaning for sure. But yeah, my collection has definitely gotten much smaller. I don't feel like I have too many plants anymore. Most of them really just consist of like small Hoya cuttings, but I do still really love all my plants. I really love all of these guys. They're so cute. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button down below, and if you like me or you like plant videos, go ahead and subscribe if you want to. But that's gonna be it for today's video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!